Hello, hello. Good morning. Oops. Force of habit. Good afternoon. I am here a little bit late. I had something in the morning. I'm here now. I'm gonna do a quick block of trading. Don't know if I'll be able to take a trade. We're just gonna sit here and observe. Got a little snack right here. I'm gonna eat. I'll go over the market and we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna force anything. Could be a no trade day, could be a loser, could be a winner, but whatever it is, I just know I execute with my system and discipline, and I do not strive. So therefore, let's get started. That was the smoothest entry I've ever done. Okay, sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Okay, so let's get with the 1 week and 1 day. You can see on the 1 week we don't have many clues yet, so I'm not gonna bother to look at that. Really, like yesterday we closed as a doji. I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of more fear being added up, with the potential of a Fed rate hike now, and the fact that, don't quote me on the exact terminology, but the actual, like, I wouldn't be able to describe it, so I'm just gonna leave it because I can visualize it, but I cannot describe it. But it's just that the market has publicly traded like rates, and those rates are significantly rising, while the actual like government Saki, my terminology, I can't remember. I will get the exact details for you guys, don't worry. But I'll just continue with the technicals, and then I'll add the fundamentals. But I am looking into like the fact that there is a lot more worry about rate hikes, and the fact that we could actually get in a rate hike because inflation, and that mostly that the U.S. government is in a lot of debt, and there is a date coming up where they will have to like kind of be like, oh yeah, we have a lot of debt, and they cannot do anything about clearing that. That's like $40 trillion in debt, right? So they're just going to end up printing more money, which is inflationary, and that means raising interest rate is likely on the table. That was a much better way of explaining it. Okay, so yeah, we're really just respecting this range. I cannot tell anything from here. The fact that we're just in this range, and the movement is not. I mean, tomorrow is CPI. Today's Tuesday, so I can expect the market to be doing nothing. It's 12 p.m. People are going on their lunch. I don't know if the market's gonna move. It's not the best time, so I'm gonna 100% be risk off. Um, but that is it. Like it's a slow moving market right now. Because tomorrow is the big day. We need to see what CPI shows. Are we actually increasing inflation? Because so far the readings have been, yeah, they have been like, oh, that's not that good, but it's like, okay, we can, like, it's always the reading so far of what's been released is that it's been but it's okay. Like, so we need to get that trigger, and that trigger is where the catalyst will finally hit. But we'll see if that actually happens. And the thing with trading is that um the market could the mar like I love the saying that the market could stay a lot longer solvent than you can. So that just basically means that you could be waiting for something to happen, but it could happen in like 5 months, and you're just waiting, waiting, waiting. But then you're just like blowing up during that waiting time because you're thinking it's happening now. So it's important to not marry a thesis. Okay, LG. So, oops. This is the 1 hour and 4 hour. Okay. So we can see, yeah, this is just a really tight range. We're at the low of the range right now. Uh, it's like, okay, we're at the low of the range. Um, I don't. That's it. Like that's all I can say. We're at the low of the range on the 4 hour of ES. I mean, you can see it's a very respected range. I mean, I don't mind trading ranges just simply because they are easy to understand, but I will admit, like, the fact that it's 12 p.m., the movement, like, the ATR, or like the volatility, is just naturally gonna be less, which is very acceptable. But that means I have to change the way because if this was 9:30, of course, like I would expect a strong move. So I need to be careful and just change because I don't usually trade at this time. I only came because I was like, I missed my morning. I was like, I feel fine. And honestly, I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream. I wanted to get out there and I wanted to just observe the market with you guys. So yeah, uh, on NQ, the range is less defined. I mean, yes, you could see that like we're basically like this was what 9 a.m. So we're technically moving a little bit lower to the wick, slowly, but like that's what it looks like. Yeah. So this was Friday, 07. So we're just testing the low of the range so far, which I mean also could be testing the 100 EMA. I will look at this, but I think right now it's a game of okay, let the market like for example, this candle is closing in 46 minutes. I feel like to wait 46 minutes to see something, but I don't even think I'll stay that long. So could just be like, oops, came at the wrong time. Shit, like that's how it feels like. It just feels like I'm coming at a bad time to trade, and doesn't look like I'll get any opportunities. Let's see though. Okay, so VIX is low. Is extremely low. Like VIX has been extremely low. I mean, I understand why. We're just being in a range. I mean, we're trending higher. So I understand that. Okay. Um, then on the 30-minute, like I say, just the range. We're like so far. It is a good signal that I'm seeing right now. As you can see, we broke under this range, right? But the fact that we broke under this range and that it's already been, how long has it been on this candle? It's been 15 minutes. So if we are able to keep pushing lower, that means we retested the range, failed to push back into it, and can move lower. That's a pretty strong sign of potentially having a liquidity sweep. Do I think we're gonna sell off like crazy? I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that this could just be a fake out, generate liquidity, come back to the range, wait for tomorrow for CPI. That could be the play. I mean, NQ has a reason. We have the wick test right here, which the market may be moving down, but it will fake out some sellers because it will front run it and test the 200 EMA. It's like deja vu. Um, and the 15-minute time frame right now, I mean, it's similar to 30-minute, but I think the 30-minute is just giving me a little bit more detail right now. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Let's get to the 1 minute and 5 minute. Okay, so this is a lot more helpful. Let me just do it like this. Okay, so we opened up higher. So okay, where did we open? We opened up here. I mean, we opened up and then immediately started selling down, both NQ and ES. You can see that we opened lower. I mean, honestly, it looks like the morning session did have some decent opportunity. That's okay. Let me just say this before I try to guilt myself into this because I'm gonna say this out loud, is that I could either be here complaining that okay, I could have been there and trade, but I was not in the right position. I could have 100%. The thing is, the market will always provide opportunities, but I was not ready to take those opportunities. So therefore, I did not show up. There we go. That lowers the load and changes the perspective. Okay, so yeah, just broke lower, traded the yesterday's value area, consolidated, chop chop chop, held VWAP, broke VWAP around 11 a.m. Consolidated, we're consolidating a lot. I mean, yeah, we had that consolidation here, had that consolidation there, we had that consolidation broke lower, we had that consolidation broke lower. Now we're having this consolidation. We're slowly moving up. And it looks like buyers are protecting this area. It makes sense for buyers to protect this area because we have to remember this is a 4-hour range low. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I mean, if buyers push strong, we can have a bullish engulfing candle on the 30-minute, which is enough to, potentially test VWAP. I mean, to be honest, sellers have been really much in control. I would actually like to see buyers take a little bit of control. I mean, CVD is looking decent. We have liquidity lower, which is something to keep in mind. But let's see, right, how this plays out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and log in. I forgot to do that. And then I will start eating my fruit. Cool, cool, cool. All good on there. Yeah, you can see like it's like buyers are trying, but it's just a slow grind down. And if you think about it, let's actually look at this in another way. Like like sellers started off selling off, right? Let me just yeah, there we go. Sellers started selling off. Every attempt buyers had led to a sell off, okay? I mean, you could argue we're generating liquidity. Like this is a huge consolidation. I mean, it started at what, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., so an hour of consolidation. Made a low volume node print here, and after that, just sellers took advantage, consolidated under VWAP. Of course, they're not going to be able. And another low volume node after sellers took advantage again. So it's looking like it's looking like sellers have this, which makes me think that I need to be a little bit more biased towards sellers. Um, yeah, yeah. But again, realistically, it's 12 p.m. Opportunities right now, we're just chopping. Doesn't look very good. It looks like sparse opportunities. So therefore, it may not be a trade day, and that's okay. I'm really okay to not take a trade today. Like, I'm not gonna force it. Okay, that liquidity lower, it's kind of acting like a magnet. So it's kind of drawing us. Sorry, there you can see the liquidity right here, kind of drawing us towards it. Okay. Yeah, strong selling came in. Buyers just a floated price. Oh yeah, I need to add that's IB. To be honest, this is a play, but I will not bet on that simply because I know very well there is probably 1,000 of traders looking at this exact same setup. Therefore, the amount of pain that the market will give before that setup actually plays is gonna be very high. So I'm gonna be risk off there. Just taking another look at all the time frames, making sure I got all the understanding that I needed. Definitely don't want to overanalyze because right now we're not doing much. I mean, it looks like another attempt that sellers will take advantage. Like it just it looks like buyers are just weak. It's like they had a chance. We had CVD rise pretty high. We have liquidity in the top. It just looks like we're gonna just range bound. Like that's what it looks like. Doesn't look like we're gonna break anywhere. It's gonna front run that liquidity. Okay, let's start eating. Okay. This doji is a reaction to the 200 EMA. Keep in mind. Let me actually add it. Why am I going to keep it in mind when I can just add a line? Buyers absorbed liquidity. Buyers absorb liquidity. Liquidity lower. Could be a reload. A potential reload. Buyers trying to take control potentially. Let's see. Liquidity trying to be protected. Liquidity filled. Sellers absorbed it. Breaking lower after that. They're very weak. A strong volume by sellers on ES. Liquidity still sitting lower. New low printed on both ES and NQ. There's the book sweep. We got the book sweep. We got the book sweep, guys. Looking nice. Generating liquidity. Buyer stepping in. Very nice. Strong absorption too. Buyer stepping in. I would like to see buyer step in, and I want us to rebalance at the range. We got the flush. We made a new low on the session. I would like to see buyer step in. Wick test. Let me just see the time in 2 minutes. reducing risk. Let's see. I want to see this be protected at 200 EMA. Okay, that was just nasty. But I took a smaller loss. Let's see what I took. Yeah, let's think. Um, just a sweep like that, like I mean, I get it. Give the pain, right? Give the pain. Hmm. That's the thing about trading at these times. Like, I mean, but I've seen this before. Basically, I got in a bit too soon. It gave pain for the buyers who got in too soon. Now the move will likely happen. There's the breakout. Yeah. See, like that's it. It just could have waited a little bit more. But like, I'll admit, I will admit, it did front run it like a jackknife too. Like it's funny, where I kept my order is exactly where the market filled. It just shows you that the market just exactly gave pain to the people who thought took that trade, which is a little bit like, oh, you know. Next fruit, front run too. Another breakdown. I will admit, I could have reduced risk even more. Like, because after the 200 EMA does not get respected, what's the point? Like, I mean, I get the one to give a little bit of room, but still, like, Really don't know what to expect here. Like it just feels like more chop to be honest with you. It feels like more chop. Like think about it. Like we had this, we chopped, and then we just slowly broke lower. That's not fun price action. That's for sure. Okay. My dog is in such a funny position. Like this is just 12 points too. I think if you're gonna trade at this time, you really gotta really, because I'm a scalper, right? It's harder for me because I look at single candle moves, right? But for this, you need to really look at like at a longer horizon play, which is not something I really do. I'm not trying to change my system and all that. I think it's like I think I just accept that I took the loss, walk away. Like it's a smaller loss, of course, which is good. That means I had handled my risk. Um, yeah, that's really it. But I'm just telling myself, look, because I could be salty over the loss, or I could just see it like this, right? Let me finish my banana. Yeah, so basically, what I was saying is that yes, maybe if I came in the morning, I maybe would have won or lost, right? But the thing is, I was not in the right mindset, and I had stuff to do. I couldn't, right? So that's number one. Second is, okay, I came back and I took a loss. If I didn't come back, maybe I would have prevented a loss and traded tomorrow, potentially. But you don't know that. And like, yes, so this is a really nice movement. That's good. Finally getting something. So we finally got it. So this is how it actually happened. So you got the fucking oops. Can't say that. Can't say it on stream. Sorry about that. Um, we had the okay. So you got the first leg fake out, the second leg fake out, the consolidation, and then finally the breakout. Wow. And just like multiple fake outs, multiple fake outs. This is why it's not fun to trade at this time. And we're getting a lot of liquidity for preloading, so that just means like buyers are really trying here. All we did is come back to this range, so I don't know. I don't know if there will be anything here to do. It's so funny. The moment they like there's liquidity, not preload, it immediately is getting filled, and it's like sellers just really want to push lower after that. Third time I'm seeing that. Okay, last snack. I got my yogurt here. Do you think it's possible to revisit the wick? Strong buyer stepped in, immediately absorbed. That buyer, I feel bad for him. I don't know how much contracts he put, but he just got absorbed so hard. He just put his order, and they just like sellers just took his liquidity. Damn. Ugh, pretty nasty. But I understand why we would have reaction here. I understand why. I'm trying to read this price action a little bit better. Just understanding, okay, where they're stepping in. I mean, honestly, it looks like there's more aggressive orders coming in. On the 5 minute, let me just zoom in a bit more. 50% retracement of that Strong move by buyers. Want to see protection here, to be honest. If buyers have control of this. Another sweep. Another sweep. Need to move with the trend. Need to move with the waves. Move with the waves. Strong buyer. The thing is, this is a common pattern. Buyers push, sellers immediately just retrace the whole move, and then we slowly move down again. Hmm. And there's liquidity at 645. Do not want to enter there. I think I'm just gonna. Okay, strong sweep. Ooh, nether book sweep. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just worried I take a trade and don't have enough wiggle room. Okay, I'm at 1100, so 700. Okay. I don't agree that this is the best thing I can do. I need a little bit more wiggle room, and I'm not gonna just walk away with like I can still walk away with no trade. That's still on the table. Still on the I mean, I already took one trade. I don't need to strive. I just want to have a little bit more wiggle room. So if I do take a trade, it's not like a low volume node. If I get filled, thing is, I don't. Every entry I get just feels aggressive because this the market. There's a lot more noise at this moment of time, and that's the thing. It's like, do I really want to time this correctly like that? Like, I don't think that would actually work. They were really moving down. Okay. Yeah, liquidity got front run. Just disappeared at 6:30. Okay, it was moving lower. Such a strong move down. There will be a moment for market to generate liquidity. That's the wave I want to catch. I'm not going to take a trade here just simply because if it plays, it plays, but I'm not getting faked out again. Not getting faked out again. Strong seller absorbed. I'm being patient. If I miss this, I miss this. That's okay. I do not strive. I want to see a good entry for my side. 10 seconds left to close on this candle. I want to see pain given after this. And then I can think about entry. Oh, market had different plans today. It's only a 5-point move, but very quick 5-point move. I think it just squeezed some shorters, some short sellers. Yeah. Thing is, would like to take a trading to this low volume node, but it's just 10 points is asking for a lot. Liquidity at 45 to clear the low volume node. This low volume node. Yeah, I don't like this price action, man. I think I just have to accept the loss today. Just move on. I already sat for what, 40 minutes, 50 minutes? I mean, second leg structure. Second leg structure possible. We did got that clear of the low volume node. Liquidity at 645. Ugh. I like this consolidation and continuation. Like a second leg structure would be great. Almost got stomped out. Almost got stomped out. Get the squeeze. Come on, buyer, step in. So frustrating. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'll walk away now. Basically walked away with a 1 hour loss. $100 over 1 hour. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. I really don't like this price action. I gave opportunities. Like, look at this. It's like it's gonna play, but look, same structure, man. Look at this. Um, you give the pain. Look, it's just no. This is not good price action. Got him out. And now look, we have a whole sweep. A whole sweep. Wow. But I really am not interested. Like this is just I mean, yes, it was we're trending down. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, that's a good point. But anyways, this is not good price action. To be honest, I could have I don't know. I'm of course trying to avoid beating myself up about this because there's no point. I mean, yes, there is a point because you could argue maybe I should not come at this time, right? I guess that's the main lesson. Just should have not came at this time. I need to decompress after that, honestly. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm closing this. Okay. Bye bye. Protect yourself. Survive another day. So, I'm flat again. I'm flat again. Um, mm. Okay, let's reflect. So, okay. and just thinking about it. Okay, the morning could not be traded. Understood. I'm not gonna beat myself over that because what am I gonna say? Like, oh, you should have showed up. No, I just couldn't. And then I came back at 12. That's just the time that was available. I showed up, traded for roughly. I didn't come at 12. I came at 12:10. So like 50 minutes. I took one trade, ran up like $200. But it's just the moves. I mean, it's also interesting to see that I did do two longs because I'm the type of trader to see. I am the type of trader to see the trend down and then buy the trend up. But the trends that I was buying were just bad entries. And then, I mean, the first trade I just entered too soon. The pain was given. Then the move happened. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my. Oh, I didn't take any photos of the trades. I'll do it later then. I'll do it later. I'm not opening the charts again. Um, and okay, so yeah, I think that's really it. Like at the end of the day, I took a normal 1 hour loss, right? It's good risk management. Um, I will admit, like, I don't know about my mental. Like, did my mental handle as well? Because I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I could have walked away with less. Man, I could have walked away with that one loss, that first loss, right? But I saw that as an opportunity, got faked out again. It was a difficult trading like environment, but like if that's the difficult trading environment, okay, there's two variables. Either I'm not well to trade or either the market is not giving opportunities. And it was that the market is not giving opportunities. So then I need to choose to walk away faster. Because theoretically, I could have made no trade today and been in a better situation, right? There's always that case. And it does make it a little bit like, darn it, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna move on from that. Like I I don't know. I don't know how to feel. A little bit of course, I'm just a little bit salty. Just but that's natural. Like of course I'm gonna be salty. I think the thing is I need to get really I feel like I'm struggling to be a good loser. Like these past days I'm really struggling to be a good loser, and I think it's simply because I'm putting more pressure on the performance account in the sense that I need to like, make sure that I'm taking good trades and surviving, which is good. It's a good mindset. But theoretically, there wasn't. I feel like if I didn't trade today, it would have been okay. But I feel like what really brought me to trade is honestly is that payout. Like that payout is closer if I trade today, and I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Like, oh wow, I delayed the payout by 1 day. Like that's not the end of the world. Do I even think I'm gonna get the payout by then? No, it's Tuesday and I'm break even. I have to make $10,000. Like that's not gonna happen. Well, not $10,000. I need to make $8,000. What is $7,000 or 8,000? But yeah. But I'm break even. Gotta survive though. I mean theoretically, yeah. Just I will admit, like I started the evaluation last Thursday. I mean, and it was a great starting day. But then the next day, it was just a really upsetting way to lose, and I really could have kept that loss so much tighter. And then Monday I had a nice clean 1 hour trade. Could have looked for more, but I'm happy I didn't. And today I feel like it's the opposite, like where I feel like I could have just not shown up today. But at the end of the day, we walked away. We walked away with a normal loss. So end of discussion. Let's just move on now, right, guys? Okay, I'm gonna head out. I mean, I'm still happy I came, but I need to think about if it was the right thing to do. That's it. Peace, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. And take care and have a great day.